Back-to-back wins like that, that's what we've been building toward. But this is where teams get in trouble. Start reading the headlines, thinking it's supposed to be easy. Comfort is dangerous. It creeps in quiet, and it shows up on Saturdays. We're not chasing wins, we're chasing a standard. Everybody sees the scores, 45-7, 56-7. They think we've arrived, but I see the misfits, the lazy steps, the moments we let up. That's the gap between good and what we're trying to become. There it is. That's the difference. Not talent, effort, detail, urgency, doing it right even when nobody's watching. This is where standards show up in reps like this. If we practice like we've got something to prove, then Saturdays will take care of themselves.
Arkansas State's been rolling, no doubt, but this is exactly the kind of game that can trip you up. James Madison may be 5-4, but they're not a team you overlook. Their defense plays fast, they disguise, looks well, and when they lock in, they can absolutely change a game.
Yeah, and that's the key. When they lock in, this JMU defense is sneaky good. They'll bend, but they create confusion, force mistakes, and capitalize. If Arkansas State comes in a little too comfortable, thinking the record tells the story, that could be a problem real quick.
What's up, man? Welcome back to another episode of the Arkansas State Dynasty. In today's episode, we have James Madison, the Dukes, on the schedule. As you can see, they are one game above 500, but they are one game below 500 in the conference. So my question is, who are they playing outside of the conference? Because, yeah, they have 3 wins outside of the conference and only 2 in the conference. Y'all must have been playing some hot garbage out there. But anyway, the Arkansas State Red Wolves are 7-2, 5-0, ranked number 22 in the country, trying to move on up like the Jeffersons, you know what I'm saying? Moving on up in the top 25, trying to get a piece of that pie. Yeah, man, we trying to get a piece of that pie, but we not trying to take off too much of a bite. We got to go one game at a time. And of course, like always, we don't need to overlook anybody. So we're going to go in here against James Madison and treat them like they're the best team in the conference. And hopefully we play like the best team in the conference. And like always, if you like my content, if you like the videos, just hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't take a whole lot of effort and it's free. You know what I'm saying? Also, subscribe to the channel. That's also free. Doesn't cost you anything. Slide in them comments. Again, that's free. 3 times the charm. You get to do 3 things on this channel for free. It don't cost you not a single dime. You know what I'm saying? But a little bit of your time. But if you want to go the extra mile, you can join the channel and become a member of the gated community. Shout out to my members. I gotta make sure that I shout out my members, because I really do appreciate y'all for supporting the channel, not only by watching the videos, but by contributing financially to the channel. It really helps me out. I really do appreciate it. So shout out to the members. I gotta make sure I get y'all some more content early just for you guys. You know what I'm saying? But I know why everybody is here. Y'all ready to see some action. Y'all ready to see some gameplay. Y'all ready to see what the Red Wolves gonna do against the Dukes. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we go out here and up the scope. So let's get into it.
Welcome to Centennial Bank Stadium.
You know,
in
as
Jonesboro, to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State.
Only got one thing on my mind,
the James Madison Dukes,
and that's beat the Dukes.
taking on the 22nd ranked team in the
I
land.
hope my team
the
goes out there and
Arkansas
plays like
State
they
Red
got a
Wolves.
screw loose. All right.
He needs a little bit of
What we got
balance.
today?
Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates.
No room.
Yeah, you're right. I think back to pass. Got his man. From the gun, wants to pass.
There we go.
In the middle, it's Stevens.
Roman Stevens. Sometimes you gotta throw it short
A huge story, and it goes a long way
to get the way you want to go.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Well, there's a good run.
Explosive.
Okay, they got
quickness, and he's
5 guys at the line.
Give this guy just a crease,
and a
he's gonna
guy
hit it, and right
kinda in
now,
the middle.
He's doing some damage on this defense.
They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to him again.
Okay, another good run.
It makes it so much easier.
I just need one of these linemen.
The big home run.
I need one of my linemen to get to that
back really special.
linebacker. And of course,
From the gun, the running back tries to
block
hit
at the line too.
Leaves it
Oh
with the
my
back.
God.
And been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Finds his target down the middle.
There we go, Braden. There we go, Braden. That's how you catch it, with strong hands.
Low where he has to stop his momentum.
And we got a lot of
Right on the
guys
numbers where he can catch it, keep running,
in the middle of the field right now. So I'm going to show this. Actually, Terrence Carter. Run slant.
Wants to throw on first down.
And he dropped it. Now, that pass was kind of high, but we still got to come down with that.
On the ground, it's Hawkins.
Here we go.
Up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Come on, bruh. Of course we're going to take the points here.
Nowhere to go.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And it's right down the boulevard.
I thought we could get enough push to get 2 yards, but
And he knocks
I guess not.
through it. How about this kicker? Good way to start.
Okay.
You could tell, man, he was seeing it quick.
What we got?
The ball was coming out. Just touchdowns at will.
A
A really
run.
nice day.
Trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit.
all right, they're going with
And
the big set.
fella eats. Nowhere to go.
And it's a
When you
sneak.
run into him,
Every
he's
once in a while, they'll
Just tuck the
sneak that
football
in on you.
Get low and drive your legs.
And some room to work.
just up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Grab behind the line. It's
Tries
Pfeiffer.
to run with after the catch.
Gives it on the option.
Bring them down.
Run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this
Overthrowing.
defense.
You got to get to him.
Defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
And we don't. And there's a man wide open.
Out of the gun to give to
No,
the
sir.
How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Takes the easy completion.
Good tackle.
He makes the stop. Looking to throw, it's Evans. He'll take a shot.
And there's no way. No way. And they are not in field goal range. Oh, my God.
First punt of the day.
Okay.
He'd love to lock him up close to their line.
No, that one's going in the end zone.
He is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory. Gonna run it. It's Hawkins.
That was terrible. Looking like we having some miscommunications on the offensive line.
They have no chance to
There's
stop
no
those
reason
guys
for guys to be
as
coming
quick and
through
as fast as they
unblocked
are.
on plays like that.
Wide receiver going in motion. Gonna swing it on second down. Makes the grab. He's close to the
We
third
should
down.
be able to get 1 yard. We should be able to. Hopefully.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. He reached the break, and Arkansas
At the end
State
of the
has
first quarter,
the
we up
lead.
3-0.
Let's have a look at our game.
James
summary.
Madison is making us work for everything on the offensive side. And I don't expect anything less than a team that's not very good.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started. Wants to go up top on first down.
Come on, Brayden. Only thing that hit,
He was catching the football.
only thing that got
He was
hit
gonna put a hit
was
on him.
Braden's hands when the
He had to
football
think
hit him in his
about
hands.
something
He didn't get
later. You
hit.
could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab on the left. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
And we're not going to get there.
The Red Wolves will line up to punt it away.
Do the smart thing and punt it away.
The punter. Here's the fair catch.
David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the
Get him!
And the pressure
Xavier
is there.
Hamilton, Big Z.
The 18.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback
Getting
to
up
hold
through
on to the
there.
ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass for a
Little
bit longer.
outside
Against this
linebacker
athletic front
blitz.
7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
No, sir.
Backfield. It's picked. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
No, sir.
And that one's in.
Got that thing
Jonesboro
shut
trying to
down on
bring
the
them
back
back
end.
with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Let's see what he can do with it. That's a perfect
What you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they want a few down.
ball is loose.
Oh, my God.
Bounced right back to them.
Come on now.
Let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got
Like
the
his
ball
knee
back.
might have been
One
down.
thing I do know, Reese,
Looking for room. It's Hawkins.
Okay, another good run.
Gets it all the way down
We
to
gonna
the
go back to you.
39-yard line. It'll be
Come
a
on,
first
Brandon
down.
Hanson.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Yes, sir.
Catch.
Yes,
He
sir.
gets it inside. They'll give it to the back.
Bruh.
Ball down, but they'll move it. Off play action.
Damn it.
Has to be complete.
Leaves it with the back.
Pick up some yards.
Picks up on 3rd and long. He's going to have to throw for it.
There we go.
Grab near the marker. It's Hawkins.
And we got a flag. What's the flag for?
There's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
What did you do?
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad!
He's looking downfield to throw. Grabbed in
Here
the
we go.
backfield. It's Hatchett.
Here we go. Trevor Hatchett.
He goes out of bounds.
Yes, sir.
10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
And they executed
doing a lot of
that
talking
running
out
back
here.
screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman
Trevor
got out
Hatchett
in
can
position,
walk it
and the
like he
running back
talk it.
sold it
You
too.
know
Once
what I'm
he had the
saying?
ball in his hands, he just had
Give him
blockers
23 on
and
that
green
one.
field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for 6.
Overthrowing. I'm not trying to abandon the run, but bruh.
Zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that
Like, do
first
y'all
down.
see what they doing?
Quarterback may change this route.
The question is, can anybody get there?
To the air on 2nd down. Scrambling away.
Just throw it away. Like, they put all these guys down at the line, and then sometimes they'll drop back. But if you try to run into that, they not going to drop back. So, yeah.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
And there's a pick.
Off right at the goal line.
Trying to fit it somewhere
He's
that
brought down a short return, but the
I did not need to try to
defense
fit it.
comes out on top of the pick.
Well, it's 3rd and long. They're
And that's
trying
what
to go
happens.
beyond the sticks to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
that is completely on me, the HC. I shouldn't be putting us in that position.
The hell is that shit?
Time around a 3 and out the last time they had the ball.
Get him.
Tight end.
Come on, make a tackle.
And it's stiff arm. He's looking for a man. It's Evans. Makes the grab.
Went out of bounds. Probably gonna try to go sneak again.
Inside, and that cornerback can go in the other direction.
And they got it.
But I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that.
Knock it
That's why
out.
You see it ran so
Got to get to this quarterback, bruh.
Hand off from the shotgun.
We also have to stop the run.
He moves
More
it.
about if you're the play caller.
Come here! AJ Moore with the sack.
And they've got it wrapped up.
He said, nope, not on my watch.
Such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker
You ain't got
like that.
no time, sir.
Because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball.
You got
They are
0.5
just way
seconds
too fast for tight ends or
to
for
throw it.
offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back.
Uh-uh.
Not much.
game going. They're the ones that make it go.
No. No way, bruh. This man literally bounced off like 5 people.
Long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front, like we saw on that last play.
Good. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake.
Bat it down.
And he bats it away.
They
Second
literally
and long.
ran the ball on 3rd and 14 and picked it up.
To the air. It's Evans. Going to try to pop one on the screen. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fears the pressure. Trying to make
Don't let him get it. There we go. So again, they cannot attempt the field goal, or they do not take the field goal here.
Able to keep them from getting it.
All right, so we haven't really been able to do anything on the offensive side so far this game.
A way to open this up and create some explosive
Good thing about
plays.
it,
Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more
the defense been good.
Eyes around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Bruh.
Looking to throw on 3rd.
Come on.
Throw everybody. They dug their heel in the ground. Able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And that one will.
How are you the best receiver and dropping passes like that, man?
Drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Scanning the field, it's Evans. Here comes the heat.
It's a throwaway.
It's here at halftime.
Right back up top on second and 10.
That was a screen the whole time.
Behind the line, it's Pickett. Finds your grace at the 20.
And there's a touchdown.
James Madison. He got a step and just dusted the
And we
field.
were in a zone. It wasn't like we were in man.
Defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this.
And that's the thing about when your offense not clicking, all it takes is one play like that, and it can change the way a game looks. Come on, man.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
They'll start this drive with a pass. They're setting up the screen. He's past the 30.
There we go.
Get it up to about motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to break the.
Damn it. I didn't know if the offensive line was going to pick up that guy that was blitzing, so that's why I started scrambling. Unfortunately, we had somebody wide open.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Using the quick.
Okay, so they not playing off too far. I guess you can't say they playing off.
Takes it from the gun on third down.
And there's a drop.
Into the field.
Just want to get a punt off this time.
No return in the
And they're
first
going
half.
to take a knee and go into halftime
That is how we'll wrap
with a
up
7-3
the
lead.
first half.
And again,
Kevin with the halftime
another game where the offense is not here. And of course, that's not good for me as the AC because I'm going to hear about it. I am going to hear about it. I already know.
But I do know this. The team that sustains drives.
The good thing about this game is the defense has been solid outside of that one big play that we gave up. That play right there.
Back to the guys at Centennial Bank Stadium.
Outside of that, we've been solid on the defensive side. Offensively, we haven't really done anything. I mean, we did have that play. That was a big play. Seems like it's going to be more screens in the second half.
So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
Okay.
100%. Sends it back in motion. The play action fake.
Knock it out.
And that's the pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run.
Oh, my God. I had a guy standing right there.
And you stay
Literally
on
throwing the
field.
ball right at y'all.
Snap it to the back.
No,
He
sir.
was fortunate not. Now the play fake.
Tag in.
Under pressure. And
Timothy
now he
Gully.
goes at the 33.
Well, it's been a defensive struggle so far in this game. In the first half,
Petting
we
that
saw
boy like a
I guess
puppy.
The question is in the second half, can these defenses keep it up? It looks like this one can. Getting a sack there on second down. They're still playing with a tremendous.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the tight end.
I was about to say there's no way, but it should. It sure looked like it was about to be a way.
They'll look to pin him.
He didn't make that tackle.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his
And I feel like I've been getting away from what makes this team great, and that's running the ball. Even though they have a lot of guys down the line, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to stop the run every time. So
using his legs to attach it.
you got to keep that in mind.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Hatchett. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snag.
There we go.
The give to the back.
And that's Trevor Hatchett. That's Trevor Hatchett. Let go.
There were a few steps there. He was thinking.
Said, Coach, give me the damn ball, man. Yeah, give him the ball.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement
I got
from
you.
his home crowd.
Just keep
Because
running like that.
He can go the distance.
We'll
with
keep
that
handing it off.
game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Gets
Here we
it
go.
to the back. Oh, he's got some
Caleb
space.
McCaffrey.
Leaves it with the running back.
Damn.
The give to the lone running back.
We getting close. We getting close, folks.
Way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run.
We're getting close. Let's see if we can punch this in.
Field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the
Then
ball.
we punch this in. Kyler McCaffrey touchdown. After almost 3 quarters of gameplay, 2.5 quarters, we finally get in the end zone. And I bet y'all looking like, bruh, after all the points we've been putting up, we just not getting in the end zone in this game?
Points up would be huge here. Got the quick completion.
Come on, man.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break.
The missed tackles are killing us. That right there should have been a TFL.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Drag down at the... Here's a quick throw out to the left. He'll pull it on the read.
Good tackle.
All right, and nobody's blocking.
No touch, Charlie Collins.
Gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
I see both sides like Chanel.
Defensive man had a great get off on that play. Exploded out of his three-point stance. Is able to use the slow move and get to the QB.
Out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter.
All right, so can we do what we did last drive?
They'll try the run.
There we go. We got to be able to run into all that.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They knock him down. Takes the handoff. It's Hatchett.
Nothing there. Seem to be pressing Braden. All depends on the safeties. Or the safety on that side.
Wants to go up
as he
top.
bails out.
Buys a little extra time.
And that's batted down.
They want to throw it.
Denied.
Using the back end, ready for that one.
Tried to go screen that time, and they read that
on 4th down.
to a T.
He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll get down.
Looks like this is going to be a defensive game, folks.
He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the 1st down.
We need to bring him down. We got to eliminate those type of plays. We cannot allow them to gash us. If they're going to go down the field, they need to work it all the way down the field.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's able to
work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after them?
Breaks into the open. Amen.
Like, we got to get off of blocks, man.
They'll ride the hot hand. And he was able to pick up a few.
Gotta get off of blocks.
And the clock has run out here in the
I don't like that this game is this close going into the 4th quarter. I don't like this because it always favors the team that's the worst. I don't like it.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run play action. Gonna try
and he's scrambling. Like, bro, you cannot clear out the middle when we in a zone.
You want to throw it, but he makes a very good decision. He tucks it. He gets the 1st down. That's a big-time play in the 4th quarter by this quarterback.
To the air. It's Evans. Lets it go to the end zone.
And he caught it.
And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Oh, my God. I hate this.
The timing had to be perfect. Down here, this
why is James Madison playing like one of the best teams in the conference right now, bro? Like, look how much anticipation he threw that ball with, bro. That man literally threw that pass with so much anticipation, bro.
Thanks for the update on
it's like, how do you even know that that's going to be there with all them guys, like all of our DBs right there?
They go to the ground.
Look how he just popped off of the block. It's amazing how they can go from being blocked to being unblocked instantly.
Looking to fire. Here's the heat. No.
I hate standing in the pocket like that.
Pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, try to convert.
Oh my God.
And the end.
Expecting throw, that's how you force incompletions and force
Left tackle down there got beat instantly.
Coverage team gets back.
Come on, D, we need to stop.
And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes it.
How are they getting 9 yards off of it?
Working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Come here! A.J. Moore with another sack.
Defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket.
I don't like that I'm having to blitz way more than I want to get to the QB. But if it works, it works.
Wants to throw. It's Evans.
Come.
He's got him.
Guess I don't need to go man then. And that was double bracket.
They'll run it from the gun. He has the first.
And that was a blitz. That's crazy because I'm calling what's supposed to stop the things that they're doing, and they just doing it anyway.
Just gets rid of it to the running back. The RPO, fire complete. Trying play action. Quickly out.
Hey, let them get it. They wasting time and picking up first downs and moving the ball down the field, which is what we don't need right now.
2nd and 8. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Looking for a man. It's Evans. Fires to the tight end. This time they need 6. Pocket breaking down.
Big.
And it's in.
Let's go!
Quarter play for this defense.
That's what we need, D.
About having to have it, we needed to force the
go out there and get the pick. Caleb Beasley, you know you the
try to win.
Yeah.
No, sir. Our ball, first down.
Do your thing. And that was a hit by Chase Bogle. Or Bogle. All right, we really need a drive here.
Planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Finding an escape route. Handoff from the gun.
There we go.
He's brought down. Power football with the run.
So I don't understand how these big defensive linemen are getting in the backfield that fast, bro.
Back to pass. That's caught.
And the big play has been a non-issue.
He's got it.
1st and 10.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
Oh my! What kind of pass is that? Boy, that gotta be one of the most horrible passes I ever seen, bro.
They'll leave it with him. Works ahead from the gun. Wants to pass.
There we go.
He's got an open man. Coming through. On the move. It's Hatchet.
All right, we got 2 minutes. We got plenty of time. But we have to get in the end zone.
Wants to go up top. Fakes to grab. At the 45.
That's Terrence Carter.
Against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first.
There's Rashawn Carver coming in the game.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Yes, sir.
Quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Another good run. Now it becomes a question.
He keeps a low pad level, and he's got some.
First, we got to score, but you don't want to score too fast because even if we score, kick a field goal, it's still going to be a 3-point game. So definitely got to think about that.
A 1st down run in the red zone.
When it come down to it, I'm going to go into my plays, my go-to plays, the plays that work the best.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He works.
I find it kind of convenient that all of a sudden now guys is getting hurt back to back. You don't want to use them timeouts, huh?
Trying to punch it in.
Oh my God. And we got to get 1 yard, bro. 1 yard.
They'll try to run it in.
Not going to get it.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
The football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes.
Right up on the receivers. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense.
And that's the ball game, folks.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth
another disappointment in this season. Another game when we were clearly the better team, but we're clearly the better team on paper, but not the better team on the field. Another game when we scored less than 20 points.
They've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good
As we've been on so much
season,
of a roll here lately.
Could be really, really good.
It's like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get, and I already know. I already know what's gonna happen. You need to change the play, but I know what you about to say.
That's gonna do
I already know what it's about to be. I already know what the comment's gonna be. Change the playbook. Change the playbook. Change the playbook. Need to do this. You need to do that. You need to do this. You need to get 59 turnovers. You need to get a forced fumble. You need to get interceptions and run it back for touchdowns. You need to run the kick return back. You need to run the punt return back. It's like, I know that all these things contribute to winning a football game. You don't think that I want to do those things? Do you really think that I'm trying to not go out there and gain yards? You really think that I'm trying not to get turnovers? You really think that I'm trying not to do all those things? Do you really think that? Just ask yourself that before you go typing in the comments. Like, do you think I'm trying to go out there and go 19 of 33 for 160 yards, complete 57% of the damn passes, 0 touchdowns, and an interception? Do you think I'm trying to do that? Do you think I want to do that? It's like on the ground today. Trevor Hatchett was one of the best options on the ground. Maybe I need to turn down the halfback substitution rate, because it was getting down to the end, and now we got Rashawn Carver in the game. He hasn't really played at all this season, but all of a sudden now in crunch time, they put him out there on the field. Like, I don't get it. Like, where's Caleb McCaffrey? He's fresh. Where's Cedric Hawkins? It's like he didn't even play. I don't know, bro. It's like it gets to halftime and the offensive coordinator decides just to pull Cedric Hawkins out the game. It's like, I don't know what's going on. But we didn't do enough overall as an offense. We didn't get enough on the ground. We didn't get enough through the air. We had several drop passes in this game. I know it says 5 here, but I feel like it was more than 5 drop passes. Terrence Carter, he dropped a pass that, I don't know, I'm not gonna say it because I don't know if it was him or not, but I know for a fact Braden Trimble dropped a pass. He had 2 drops. He dropped one pass that should have been a first down, and matter of fact, both of them probably could have been first downs. It's like Romeo Stevens, the return of the broke hand bastard, 2 drops in this game. It's just like, in close games like this is when those drops really stand out. It's like when they really stand out. It's like when you're struggling to move the ball, when you're struggling to get first downs, when it seems like the opposing team is just on your head the entire game. It's like you gotta make these catches, especially when the ball is hitting you in the hands and nobody's really touching you, bruh. It ain't like you catching a ball and somebody truck sticking you and you dropping it. Like, I can understand that, but when the ball is hitting you in the hands and the man is barely touching you and you dropping it, it's like, we gotta do better. And I know I keep saying we gotta do better, but at this point, it's like, what are we right now, bruh? We're 7-3, I think. Ain't 3? 7-3. Yeah, we played 10 games. We're 7-3 right now. We were 12-2 last year, so we already have one more loss than we had last year. But our team is supposed to be better. Now, granted, I think we only lost, how many games we lose in conference last year? I think we lost 1 game in conference last year, but we won more games outside of the conference. So the schedule was tougher this year for us, but games like this we should win, bro. And it says we didn't give up any sacks. We didn't give up any sacks, but I feel like the quarterback was being hurried up just a little bit on several plays, and I don't like that. I don't like having the jittery feet in the pocket, feeling like I gotta scramble. It's like, I don't want to scramble. It's like, I want to stand in the pocket and be able to find an open receiver, not be looking down at the offensive line and watching guys just let defensive linemen blow right by them, or watch a blitz get picked up so late to the point to where I feel like I gotta scramble in order to have time to throw the ball. It's like, yeah, it was a complete letdown here. I can't really call it a trap game because we didn't have any game. We don't have a game after this that's more important than any other conference game, and we don't have any game. We didn't have a game before this that was more important than a conference game. It's just a complete letdown. A complete letdown on the offensive side. A complete letdown. Just like, Like, I can't blame the defense for this, bro. We gave up 14 points. 14 points. This is even worse than when we played Texas A&M. We gave up 27 in that game. Granted that a lot of that 27 was due to the offense not producing, but we only gave up 14 points in a conference game, and we still lose. Like, Cedric Franklin II, 10 total tackles, 7 solo, 3 assists. AJ Moore, 10 total tackles, 6 solo, 4 assists, 3 TFLs, 2 sacks. AJ Moore was everywhere on the defensive side. Xavier Hamilton had 7 total tackles, 4 solo, 3 assists, a TFL, and a sack. Caleb Beasley had that pick in the end zone, which should have gave us the momentum for us to go down, and we did drive the ball down the field, but for some reason, just out of nowhere, we get down on the 1, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm just gonna run the ball. They not gonna be able to stop us running the ball. And while I just imagine it, they stop us from running the ball, getting 1 damn yard. Like, the O-line wasn't getting no push. We got the 5th string halfback in the game. Like, the other 4 are tired or something. Oh, man. Charlie Collins only got to the quarterback 1 time today. He did have 2 TFLs to go along with his 3 total tackles, but that's not the production that we come to expect out of Charlie Collins. We expect him to get to the quarterback at least 2 or 3 times a game, and he only got there once. Timothy Gully, he got a sack, but that was more of a coverage sack than it was him getting to the QB. Tywan Ray Jr. had a TFL. Kevin Otis had a TFL, but we had that 1 pick, so we still not getting any turnovers. We were able to get sacks, so we got 2, 3, 4, 5 sacks in this game. I feel like we had plenty enough sacks. We got enough stops on the defensive side. This is another complete letdown on the offensive side. And as far as the recruiting board, we have some changes. I don't think we necessarily got to worry about this guy because nobody is really going after him right now. It does have us locked out as far as his deal breaker with playing style, but we know if he is on the board and we're still leading at the end of the season, we will get him. If we don't get him, I'm not going to cry about it. I'm not going to be disappointed or nothing like that because we don't necessarily need another receiver, but it would be nice to get another one. With him, we don't have to worry about a deal breaker because Coach Prestige is his deal breaker and we have a B+, so not necessarily worried about him. With the other 4 stars, it's right guard. We have Indiana jumping up. I think they just had a visit in the previous week, so of course they're gonna jump up a lot. Notre Dame is also jumping up some as well, and they have a visit in week 12, so it's gonna be hard. We still have a chance of getting this guy. I might want to add, well, actually we have a visit in week 13, so we're gonna wait on that visit and see what we need to do because we have a recruiting battle with Auburn. It's likely that Auburn is going to get this guy unless something miraculous happens, something crazy happens, and they have a visit in week 13, so it will probably be a good idea to just go ahead and bag out on this guy and see if we can find somebody else because at this point we're just wasting hours. They got a visit, they have the pipeline tier, so we're just going to bag out of that one. We're going to let them have him. Unfortunate. We had our visit in week 9 on Doug Money. Ole Miss is on top now. It's not a whole lot we can do here. And like I said before in the previous episode, I think it was the previous episode or the one before that, we don't necessarily need another edge. We're decent at the edge position and the prospect list isn't showing that we need an edge, so I don't know. I don't think we're going to get this guy either. And we're also in a recruiting battle with Cal over Dennis McMillan. Now they had their visit in week 11. They also have a pipeline tier of 4, so I don't know if that visit is what's giving them that big bump. I think I'm gonna wait another week on that and see how that goes. The good news is we're still leading on our corners, our 4-star corners, and it doesn't look like anybody is really making up a significant amount of ground to where I'm kind of scared. Tulane might give us a little trouble here, but hopefully we can go out there and we can win out the rest of the season. Hopefully. Well, I don't know. Right now it's not looking very likely. We do have 50 hours now that I took that guy off the board, so I'm gonna do something with those 50 hours and we'll see what we can come up with. I might just scout some guys or put some hours on some guys that we already have. Yeah, because we needed a strong safety, but unfortunately the strong safety is leaning in another direction, so I moved him off the board and I added a couple more free safeties. You know, if if we have to, we can move one of these safeties to strong safety. And of course, you guys already know that a team that's hovering around the bottom of the top 25, losing inside a conference that's not that great, it's not going to be good for your ranking in the top 25. So we're out. Now, got that out the way. Nebraska's 1, Michigan 2, Alabama 3. Everything up here is kind of the same. Pittsburgh and Ohio State swap positions, and that's really the only change inside the top 13, it looks like. Got Kentucky hanging around at 14. They move up. Boise State moves down to 15, so they swap spots. And we have teams going up here. We have a lot of teams that were not ranked in the previous week that are ranked now, including a team that we done beat. So as of right now, we have another top 25 win on our resume. We're sitting outside of the top 25 because we can't go out there and handle business against teams that are worse than us. And if you take a look at the conference standings, the good thing about, well, I say the good thing, I guess it's good, so we're still sitting on top of the West. Even though we took a loss to James Madison, who is currently ranked number 4 on the East side and just got their 3rd win in the conference against us. We're still looking good in the West, but we can't afford to lose to South Alabama, because if we lose to South Alabama, more than likely they're going to jump ahead of us in the rankings, because we would then be 5-2, and they would be 5-2. And they will have the head-to-head. So we got to go out and we got to dominate. We have to dominate, bruh. We got to dominate. I got to go look in the mirror. And for the Heisman watch, we do have some changes going on here. We got Dylan Raiola, who is still at Nebraska in this dynasty, sitting on top. We got Keelan Russell at number 2. Eli Holstein at number 3. He's trending downward. Julian Lewis is trending over. He's at 4. And we got Sire Gaines from Boise State. And if you made this part of the episode, you already know how I go on this show. It's the outro. If somebody would have told me we would have scored 10 points against James Madison at home, I would have called you a bold-faced lie, and I probably would have banned you out the comment section. But here we are, at home, ranked in the top 25, getting beat while only allowing 14 points. After we went to ULM Road, scored 56, and scoring 45 against Southern Mississippi at home. It's like, bruh, it's like I can almost understand us scoring 13 against Texas A&M, because Texas A&M has a very, very good defense. But us putting up 10 points, we put up less points against James Madison than we did against Texas A&M, bruh. And keep in mind, we have 2 losses at home this year. 2 losses. I think, yeah, because our other loss was on the road at Michigan. And again, we lost by 3 to the number 2 team in the country at their place. I mean, it was early in the season, but I didn't think we would be having these offensive troubles this late in the season against a team like James Madison. And hopefully, when we go to South Alabama, we can get it together. Maybe we need to go on the road and find our offense, because it seems like we have our offense on the road, we just don't have it at home for some reason. We just come out flat. And it doesn't help that I threw that pick either. That didn't help. That kind of killed the momentum, because there was a drive where we were driving and we probably could have got points out of that. Now, granted, if we would have kicked the field goal, it would have only been 13, but at the same time, you take away the opportunity for the opposing team to drive down the field and score, and you keep your defense off the field, one less time. So let me have it in the comments. I know it's coming. I know it probably done already happened now. I know it probably done already happened. We shouldn't have lost that game. We shouldn't have lost that game. And that's on the head coach. I can't blame nobody but me and my offensive coordinator, because it's like, I don't know what be going on, bro. It's like 1 minute we're scoring 56, and then the next minute we're scoring 10. It's like we cannot have those inconsistencies on the offensive side. We cannot have those inconsistencies when it comes to running the ball, when it comes to blocking, when it comes to, I know people say, oh, well, sometimes you don't hit the hole, but it's like, we got to block, man. We got to block. And sometimes the defensive line for the opposing team is getting in the backfield so fast. It's like, I don't understand. Like, it's like sometimes like they ain't even touching the defensive line. It's like they're trying to block the second level before they even block the first level. You got to block the defensive lineman first before you worry about the linebackers and the cornerbacks and all that type of stuff. Safeties. It's like you got to block the defensive line first. But I can sit here and ramble on for another 20 minutes about why we lost that game, what we need to do to get better, and the comments probably flaming me up right now, because we are in season 3, and we are not going in the direction that I want us to be going at this point of the season. We just aren't doing what we need to do right now on the offensive side, and it sucks to say that. But I am your HC. This has been another episode of the Arkansas State Dynasty. Here in season 3, we got 3 losses. I already have 1 more loss than we had last season. I still can't get over that. But before you get out of here, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified the next time I drop a video just like this one. And also slide in the comments and talk to your boy. Roast me. I already know the #1 mega journal is gonna be letting me know in the comments section. You should have did this. You should have did that. You should have put the backups in. You should have changed the playbook, the pistol. You should have run the triple option. You need to change the defense, even though we only allowed 14 points. Should have scored on special teams. You should have ran a punt back. You should have ran the kick return back. You should have ran the interception that you caught back. Should have got more than 1 interception. You should have got a fumble recovery for a touchdown. Should have got 5 fumbles in this game. Like, how y'all not turning the ball over and your team is 86 overall defense? Well, y'all not turning the ball over. It's the playbook. It's definitely the playbook. But anyway, until next time, I'm out. This one's gonna stay with us. Not because we got beat, but because we didn't play to our standard. 4 points. That's details, discipline, focus. That's everything we've been talking about. Pain like this is either where you break or where you grow. And I need them to understand. This is where we decide who we really are. This is what it's supposed to look like. No talking, no excuses, just work. That loss didn't break us. It exposed us. Details, effort, finish. That's what wins close games. That's what we lacked. Now we fix it. Rep by rep, step by step. Because if we respond the right way, that 14-10 becomes the moment that made us. Because when you lose 1 game, everything starts to shake. The confidence, momentum, even belief. But if they're pulling back now, they were never all in. We don't beg for commitment. We build something worth believing in. Now it's on us to show them exactly who we are. Because things can change fast. 1 loss and everything you built gets erased in their eyes. Good. Let them forget us. Let them doubt. Because rankings don't define us. Our response does. And if we handle this the right way, we won't just get back. We'll make sure they remember. What's up, man? Welcome back to another episode of the Arkansas State Dynasty. In today's episode, we have South Alabama on the schedule, on the road at South Alabama. South Alabama has an opportunity to knock us off the top of the Sun Belt West and also take our spot at the same time if they beat us, because they'll have the head-to-head. So this is a very important game. I feel like every game is a very important game. You want to win every game, and I don't feel like we put our best product on the field in the previous game against James Madison at home. We played like crap, especially on the offensive side. Defense was solid. We gave up 14 points. That's good enough to win a game. Offensively, we were booty. I don't know no other way to put it. We were booty butt cheeks. Booty butt cheeks. That was our offense last game. And I know if I don't come correct in this game, if I don't fix those issues, if we don't do better on the offensive side in this game, we'll have the same result. We can't go out there and just walk out on the field and think just because we're better than the other team that they're just gonna lay down and let us win. It's not gonna happen. So we gotta go out here, we gotta lock in, we gotta focus, we gotta make sure every pass that touches the hands of a receiver is caught, every block that's presented in front of an offensive lineman is getting caught, every hole that's presented by the offensive line, the running backs gotta hit them, receivers gotta block as well, tight ends gotta block, quarterback needs to throw accurate passes, don't turn the ball over, all of those things, because all of that can contribute to a win or a loss depending on which way the ball falls. You know what I'm saying? And of course, like always, gotta remind y'all, because some of y'all need to be somebody need reminding that they need to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit that notification bell, that way you'll be notified the next time I drop a video just like this one, and also slide in the comments and talk to your boy. I know I'ma hear it about the previous game, and if we go out there and lay another egg, I'ma hear it about this one. We as a team need to go out there and dominate South Alabama. We don't need to leave any doubt. We don't need to let them hang around, because we let them hang around, it gets close to the end, it just feels like the opposing team starts to play better and better, especially on the defensive side, the longer they hang around. So let's not do that in this game. Let's hop into it.
Game of any college football,
you know it's time.
Celebration. Senior Day.
Only got one thing on my mind,
all of the accomplishments of this
and there's a bounce back.
Welcome
we gotta get on track.
Home to the
because what we did last week was whack. Yeah, we got bent over and smacked. BTA, they was on full attack. We can't have that. All right, D. Can you give me another performance like last week?
He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's
Pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs.
Looking deep.
He caught that? Bruh.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the
How did he catch that?
Disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive.
Whiffed on that tackle.
A little bit different.
He is dominant in this offense.
Get him!
And the defense makes a play. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Catch in the middle. It's
he didn't get it. Okay.
Here comes the field goal team. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a
barely got that off.
29-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
All right, we cannot have what we had last game. So I'm switch it up starting out this game.
Going his way, I think, early in this one, David.
Yeah, he's too good not to be a part of the game plan. Last week was
okay, already
play, that big
pressing Braden over there.
Can really turn small plays into big ones.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Ooh.
And he dropped
all right.
His head around. He just
already got a drop.
Just look it in.
It's not good.
Looking for a gap. It's Hawkins. Not much.
Those drops can really change how a drive is going, especially on first and second down, bruh.
On third down, he drops to throw.
Here we go.
Hands. It's Stevens.
Romeo Stevens.
And they get him down at the 43, but this
the broke-head bastard has returned.
You want to build on. Looking downfield on first down.
That's Kyle Hardy. Kyle Hardy.
Brought down after a nice game.
What you got, Kyle?
Well, I know the tight end did
some
good things after the
coach.
catch, but got to give the quarterback credit too.
From the gun, running back on the move. And
sometimes when you good at something, it's like you try to force it to work. And I feel like I tried to force the run game to work last game, and at the end, it cost us, even on the last drive. So, oh my God. He got beat all up coming out of there. He should have been open, but got held up.
I believe I can.
And here we go with the sack.
And they knock him down at the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him go.
Good thing is we kind of in the middle of the field.
This one cleanly from 48 yards out.
But he doesn't have the leg.
That is no good. So the score remains 3-0.
I think 47 is what we can make. That was 48. So I didn't get full power either. I'm going to get a nickel this time. That way I don't get trapped in the 3-3-5. And
I think they'll take that. I got the
shovel pass.
I got the foot for this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups.
He'll do it himself.
Damn it.
Gets it to the 46. Looking to throw.
We coming for you, nigga.
I'm gonna get you.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the
I'm gonna get you. I see both sides like Chanel.
His career in the backfield now 40 career sacks.
We got 40 sacks.
That is absolutely insane.
Because they're going to disrupt everything. This guy has been that all throughout his career. 40 sacks. That is amazing.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
How? Lean man. How is a tight end running down the middle of the field wide open?
That QB knows.
There's no excuse for that.
He knows he missed a huge opportunity.
3-0 hole. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Finds his way ahead for 3. Second down. They'll go to the air. Finds the tight end.
All right, who is hurt?
Short from the 29.
Offensive lineman, of course. Of course, his offensive lineman.
From the gun, wants to pass. Right
go Terrence Carter.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
What you got, TC?
Expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen instead. Nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
It's a lot of pressing going on. I feel like I haven't been taking some shots either.
Looking to throw on first down.
Stay in.
It's hard. Here's the handoff. He is going.
We just haven't been able to run the ball that successfully last game and a quarter, which I haven't really ran a whole lot in this game.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Of course, it's batted down. I gotta punt this and rely
He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin
on my defense.
He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week.
And we down this at the 1.
Going to the running game.
Woo!
He's gonna run it. It's Price. Creates a
oh my God.
He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the
That could have been bad.
While we're only through one, these
that could have been really bad.
have been lighting up their stat line.
So far, Andre Blanc hasn't looked bad. Looked decent. Decent ain't good enough, though.
To the field, and we'll get it going in the second. To the air on first down. Right down the middle.
Come on, AJ. He's looking lost out there.
Completion for the first down. Did you
it's the second time a man's been wide open in the middle of the field. The first time he was in man, and this time we was in zone. No, sir.
They'll knock him down.
And there's Damian Gilmore Jr. He's hurt.
Looks as if we have an injury.
And I just seen Warmaster asking about him.
To check him out.
Well, he hasn't been on the injury report.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Good tackle.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was to kick it away.
They forced another punt.
Here's the return. Everybody stays.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run. And
bro, this O-line is just getting moved around, bro. You can't find no holes.
Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Stevens.
And I think teams are starting to realize that we want to run the ball. So guess what they're going to do? They're going to put 4 down linemen. They're going to have a guy on the left side as close to the line. They're going to have 2 linebackers within 5 or 6 yards of the line.
Wants to throw on first down.
Well, that was a screen, so by design, they were supposed to get through.
Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Just keeps slinging it.
There we go.
He's got it.
There we go, Cam.
A little bit of time, and you're right. The QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open.
Like, look at the guys that they have on the line right now. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 linemen, pretty much.
Looking to fire. Skips away from pressure.
Just run that one?
He gets the
throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense
okay.
isn't.
Like, don't get it twisted. I don't want to run the ball, but we have to be successful while trying to run the ball.
The run from the shotgun.
Get up through there.
To the ground. They'll try to power their
there
way
you go.
ahead.
Get that first down.
That'll be enough for the
got the better of the D. Easily pick that up.
To the ground. He's got it again.
Okay.
Wants to fire on second down. Working that left side.
Very
now.
good catch.
They'll get it from the gun. Wants to pass.
Damn it! And I was trying to throw it towards the corner, not that far in.
Now on comes the field goal unit.
How?
I don't know.
Like, Go back and look at the angle that I had it. There's no way he should have missed that to the left.
The give from the gun. Into the bars, heading quickly to the line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout.
No way we were supposed to miss that to the left, man.
Gets the back moving. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
And they're going to get it off of that bull crap, man.
The home run highlight type throw, but a nice job being.
I don't know how I missed him.
Because if you want to play fast to the football, well then fine, I'm going to pull the ball right now and to use your aggressiveness against you. But if you want to sit back, then.
From the gun, wants to pass.
How is he wide open? We're in man. So I put dime coverage on the field just for that reason.
Use the play fake. Now
oh my God.
Flushed out of the pocket. Quarterback gets the first down. There he goes.
Messed that up.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough,
pretty much at their mercy right now.
From the gun, the ground game. He's trying to pick
Get him!
through the air. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first.
Again, another game. We only getting up 6 points if they make this field goal. In the first half, we're still losing.
Sacks on the game so far.
And I like the way this defense just
wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hawkins. Really nice. Trying to put something up before halftime. Caught behind the line. It's Hawkins.
And we definitely aren't in field goal range here.
Catch, make the run, get the 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Forced out of the pocket. He'll be
just take the yards.
That's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
We've played 6 quarters, and we have a total of 10 points in those 6 quarters. Look at the time of possession, 10:34 to 5:26, and we're still losing. Only giving up 6 points. We gave up a combined 20 points over the last 2 games so far, and we're losing 20 to 10.
And with that, let's head back inside Hancock.
It's like we done fell off a cliff, bruh. We need to find a way to get back up that cliff.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like it's
here we go.
The offensive line,
just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Keep it on the ground.
Can we find a hole?
And he surges.
They need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient.
Give to the running back. Got the 1st down.
Here we go. Trevor Hatchett.
All down. Wide receiver going in motion.
All right, and nobody's blocking.
That man was completely unblocked, bruh.
They have got to find a way to
a direct path to the quarterback. That's what he had. Direct path.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire.
Y'all need to find out what 50 is and get on him, because he is causing problems.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose.
And we couldn't even set up a screen.
Out from the beginning. The Red Wolves all on their punt team.
You would have thought a screen would work the way they getting downhill.
Wants to bring it back.
Oh my God.
A sliver of daylight. Very them out a little bit, David.
And I guess that's the upside for this offense. Their defense is the football.
It just feels like at this point, they kick one more field goal and miss this ball game because of how well their defense is playing. So I think offensively, just...
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
No, sir. Bro, I swear, if we cannot score more than 6 points in this game, my offensive coordinator is out the door.
Just needs a crack to get a return.
Don't get me wrong, his bags is packed already.
These guys really need
But he might get fired before the end of the season.
They are still well
at this rate.
Striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far.
This is just the simple stuff that we've been running all year, bro, and had success with it. These last 2 games, it's not working at all.
Back to pass. Snags it over the middle. Looking to throw on first down.
And there's 50.
Going to swing it on second down. Working the middle of the field, and it's
Got to be aware of what 50 is, because I know he's coming.
From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Stevens.
There we go.
Timing between the QB and his target.
Under fire. And this will be
as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jumps.
Okay, let's go, Caleb McCaffrey.
To come loose and pop out.
Really good surge for this offense. They move
Burn
the chains,
down.
and he's got it at the 30. They're going to ride this
And
running
didn't
back.
block him.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on second down. Rushes on him.
Damn it. At this point, I feel like we're going to have to go for it here.
Getting to the quarterback. He throws an
If we don't get it.
pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
On the run, fires down.
Good catch, Romeo Stevens.
He's got an open man. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry.
I just feel like my whole line is getting demolished, bruh. That's just the way it feels to me.
Falcon punch!
And that's 50 again.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Don't even get time for the play to develop.
A bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this.
You gotta have time for the play. Like the tight end was gonna be wide open, but we don't have time to give him the ball.
Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man.
All right, D, let's do it again. Oh my God.
Oh, he's got some sling.
Put that nigga ass in the dirt.
CPU out here moving like a real character out here, bro. Y'all see that,
Now
Juke?
you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback.
By a
Reading the
quarterback?
defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground. He gets up.
And they got juked again.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page.
Oh my
In
God.
time, in
Defense
down.
getting cooked on this drive.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got the
Thank you.
completion a mile. Looking to fire.
Pick that. Why you sitting there waiting on him to catch the ball so he can try to punch it out? No, go attack the ball.
Bring in the heat. Got it in the middle of Scott.
And that's the end
It's South
of the third
Alabama
quarter.
holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick
Oh
look
my
at the
God, bro. I don't know
national
what's going on. I don't know what kind of slump we in on the offensive side. Like, I don't understand this, bro. I don't.
One more period to go to see who can
This is the
rebound.
same
This field
offense
goal
that scored
kicker is gonna
56
face
points
all the pressure
2
in the
games
world.
ago.
Absolutely perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead.
Field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next.
They'll go to the ground.
There you go. Run through it.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty
And
to give
offensive
him a
lineman
first
hurt.
down. Lines up at
And
the 41
for
with a
those that
first
want
and 10.
offensive linemen to sub in the game, don't worry. They'll sub in eventually because they're going to get hurt.
The give to the tailback. And a really
Like, it should have been a hole right there,
when they
but
need 8 on second down.
I guess it wasn't.
No, God!
And the defense.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
This man literally ran right past 66. Number 50 did. He literally ran right past him. I'm talking right past him, bruh.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Here we go. Trevor Hatchett.
He'll go out of bounds right at
what
the
you got, my boy?
line. A big
I mean, it's one thing to get beat while you trying to block, but it's another one. Like, it's a whole other thing when a man runs right past you, like you ain't even there.
Out of the gun, the inside.
Like, look at this, bro.
To the air on second down. Here's the pressure.
Let's get down.
In a big moment.
Run in the red zone. It's Hatchett.
Here we go.
They'll run it on first and goal.
All right, last game,
get it in the end zone this time.
I ran it, I think 3 straight times or 4 straight times and got denied.
To the ground with the.
That ain't gonna happen this game. Rashawn Carver. He said, I salute you for putting me in the game, coach. I said, I didn't do it. I guess the offensive coordinator did it. Yeah, you better think on why you can, because he's going to be out the door.
That makes those holes and just gets
all right, D, let's turn up.
David, it'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do.
Let's turn up, D.
Game plan is now you get
this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well.
Why are you running?
Stupid!
And the quarterback goes.
Big C. Xavier Hamilton.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
That's what I'm talking about. Get back there, my boy.
We'll send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read.
They ran it. See, those are the type of things that you do not expect. And they'll do it. They'll run it on 3rd and forever.
Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Returns like that or why you
They really starting to pile it in the middle now.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
All right, who is injured? Offensive lineman. Well, put him out there. We don't need no injured offensive lineman out there. We already have enough trouble trying to block.
Running back searching for a hole.
There's Rashawn Carver right up the middle. Carve him up.
Timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock. Leaves it with the back. Makes a man miss.
Let's go. All right, where is... Yeah, bring Cedric Hawkins back in. We trying to finish these boys off, man. We not doing what we did last game.
They'll give it to the back.
We not doing what we did last game. I don't know. Ricky Tanner looking pretty good right now, though. All right, so worst case scenario, we have to kick a field goal here. Well, worst case scenario... Well, I hope the worst case scenario is we have to kick a field goal here.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was the run up the middle, trying to find.
They closing down, so they got my boy Cam out there.
If you can find a way to get in the end zone here,
okay.
Just take your time.
I think Terrence Carter is dealing with a nagging injury right now. And that's why he's not in the game. Okay.
On 3rd and goal, they'll
try and he dropped.
Bruh.
It's like, I don't have a choice. I have to kick a field goal here.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
It's like, bruh, I had the right play call, the perfect play call. We got open. All you had to do is catch the ball and walk in the end zone. Get him! AJ Moore!
And the pressure will get there.
He's like, got him.
Yep. He goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly
It's
play.
AJ all day. Baby, baby.
They'll go to work.
Gotcha, bitch.
We're going to sack him again. Kevin.
On 3rd and long.
Oh, shit.
Jordan Rose and Kevin Otis. Oh, close.
He'll go up.
Oh, fucking do it again.
Where you going?
They're going to get him for a safety.
Jordan Rose with the safety.
Nothing and still got stuck for the 2. Man down, on the set up for the free kick at their own 20. Finds a little space.
More of the defense turned up. They don't have any timeouts. So it'd probably be the smart thing. Take a knee.
The give and tick, 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 tick.
Yeah, we're going to do the smart thing and take the knee, get this victory, get back somewhat on track. Because the offense is still not hitting on anything right now.
This one's over if I just take a knee.
We had one touchdown in this game. We should have had two. But Cam dropped the pass, hit him right in the hands.
And they'll take a knee.
All right, well, it does feel good to get back in the win column. It still doesn't feel like we really winning right now. The defense winning. Nah, that side of the ball is winning. The defense is locked in, bro.
Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win.
And if it wasn't for our defense being as good as they are, I don't know where we would be right now. Okay, I will say that Andre Blum played better than he did in the previous game. 19 of 29 for 199, almost 200 yards passing. Completed 65% of his passes, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. I feel like he would have had a touchdown if Cam Jenkins just would have caught the damn ball, because he had already beat the man that was right there that could have tackled him. He already beat him. All he had to do was catch the ball and turn and go upfield. He would have been right in the end zone, and it would have been a touchdown, and that would have been it. But it did not go that way, and this is what we got. All right, so as far as rushing today, Cedric Hawkins ran the ball 11 times and only picked up 28 yards. That's good for an average of 2.5. I can see why he was actually on the bench today, because that's not good. That's not good at all. Trevor Hatchett did get 51 yards on 8 carries. That's good for 6.3. Also had 20 yards after contact. Gotta love that. I love it when a guy can take a hit and keep on running. You know what I'm saying? Caleb McCaffrey, he had 7 attempts for 26 yards. That's good for an average of 3.7. So it's not all that great. Ricky Tandy came in, the sophomore, the red shirt sophomore, I might add, and he had 2 carries for 28 yards. That's an average of 14 yards per carry, but it's a very small sample size. Rashawn Carver also had 2 carries for 24 yards. So, like I said again, very small sample size, but if we can take those 2 and ball it up and pass it on to Cedric Hawkins and Trevor Hatchett and Caleb McCaffrey, we'll be good. But I know once the guys start running the ball more that their average is going to go down. So, yeah. But Rashawn Carver did get up in that end zone and give us that touchdown, which helped us get that win. And we had slightly more passing yards than we had in the previous game, but we also had damn near the same amount of drops. I think we had 5 drops last game. We had 4 drops in this game. Romeo Stevens caught the ball 5 times for 61 yards, but he also had 2 drops. So for every catch, or for every 2 catches, he has a drop, and that's not a good ratio. So I don't know, Romeo. I would sub Cam Jenkins in, but Cam had a drop too. So it's like what do you do in that situation? Terrence Carter, 5 catches, 38 yards, but he also had a drop as well. Trevor Hatchett did have that big pickup receiving the ball. That went for 32 yards. That was a big play for us. Cedric Hawkins also had 25 yards on 3 receptions. I was trying to screen passes today to try to offset number 50 coming downhill and destroying my offensive line and my quarterback. Kyle Hardy caught 2 passes for 21 yards, but one of those went for 19. So yeah, he got pretty much all those yards on 1 catch. Cam caught 1 pass for 16 yards, but he would have had I feel like the game-sealing touchdown, even though we still won. But I feel like if we would have scored, if we would have got a touchdown there, that the game would have been completely over. I mean, we were able to go out there and get a stop, get a safety, and get out the field. But come on, Cam. We need those. We need them. And as far as blocking, it's saying we only gave up 2 sacks I know for a fact on one play, Brandon Hanson let number 50 run right past him. I mean, just let him run right past him, bruh. And he's supposed to be a pass protector, but he was not protecting the pass, letting 50 just run clean through. That boy was doing the Olay. You know how they be doing with the bull with the little flag or whatever the thing is, and they dangling in front of the bull and just let him run through the little whatever. That's what Brandon Hanson did on that play. He just dangled the little flag out there and just let 50 run right through the little flag, right to the quarterback. On the defensive side, another solid day for the defense. AJ Moore, 10 total tackles, 7 solo, 3 assists, 3 TFLs, and a sack. It's like, what more can I say about AJ Moore? He's only a sophomore, bro. We just gotta keep him here. That's all we gotta do. We gotta keep AJ Moore on the roster, and that I keep saying he's gonna be special. He's already special, but he's gonna be even better. Big Z showed up in a big way today. He had 5 total tackles, all of them were solo, 2 TFLs, and that big sack. Kevin Otis also had 4 TFLs to go along with his 5 total tackles and 3.5 sacks. So shout out to Kevin Otis, pretty much doing what Charlie Collins normally does, and let's get 3 or more sacks in the game. I was trying to see, oh yeah, it does show that safety. Jordan Ross was the one that forced that safety. I was trying to see in the stats would they show that, and they did. Jordan Ross also had 4 total tackles, 3 TFLs, 1.5 sacks. Charlie Collins had 1 sack to go along with his 2 total tackles. Both of those tackles were TFLs, so we can look at that and say Charlie Collins did have a positive impact on this game. We didn't get any turnovers in this game, no fumbles, no interceptions, so we still have things that we can improve on as far as the defense. As good as we are on the defensive side, we still can improve. We still can go out there and force fumbles. We still can go out there get more interceptions. We still can go out there get more PBUs. We still can do stuff like that. But at the same time, we allow a team to score 9 points. Like, they don't get no better than that. I mean, you can't hold them to 0, but let's be realistic. Okay, as far as the recruiting board, we're gonna look at the changes. I might as well take him off. Doesn't look like he's gonna come here. Look like he's gonna come here. We need to remove guys off the board that we don't have any chance of getting. And speaking of that, we don't have no chance of getting him because he committed to Notre Dame. So goodbye. Might as well move him. Now, we do have a problem here. Right guard, Kevin Kurtman, the guy that we've been pretty much recruiting hard all season. All of a sudden, Miami is making a jump up. We do have a visit in week 13, which will help us out. Actually, that's the next game. So yeah, the next game we'll have this visit for him. So hopefully that visit will help us out a whole lot. Doug Money is probably going to Ole Miss. We already had our visit, got 50 hours on him. Ole Miss is a pipeline tier of 5. Not much we can do there. So just to avoid to keep wasting hours, let's just remove him. And it looks like Cal is going to get Dennis McMillan. So the Sam linebacker that I really wanted to get looks like he's going to Cal. So just remove him so we can get those hours back and that spot. And I'm going to have to do a whole lot of digging and searching and use this 255 hours that we got now. We damn near got half our hours back just by getting rid of some guys. The good thing is, looks like we might get this cornerback to commit, Anthony Wooden. Anthony trying to get his Wooden. Looks like we're going to get him. Pro potential is a deal breaker. We got a B-, need a C+, so we're good there. But on Myron Tavares, we already had our visit in week 11. Texas A&M has a visit this coming up week. They have a pipeline tier of 3. We have a pipeline tier of 1. So Texas A&M is probably going to jump out in front of us. And that's another guy that we was recruiting all season. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, here comes the SEC and Big Ten trying to steal our recruits away. But that's the name of the game. That's the thing we have to deal with right now, and that's a part of why rebuilding a team is so difficult and why it's like when you have success, it feels a whole lot better. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's pretty much it for the recruiting board. Now for the top 25 this week, we got Nebraska still on top. We'll just go and look at the changes. Georgia and Penn State swap because Georgia beat LSU, who is currently ranked number 15. Penn State beat Washington, who is currently ranked number 18. I totally agree with that. And we have some more movement here. We got UCLA, Boise State, Arizona State, Texas, all moving up because LSU lost and Washington lost. And Louisiana, the team that we beat again, is currently ranked number 19 in the country. So yeah. And also Memphis is ranked in the top 25. So that's 2 top 25 wins that we have on our schedule. I feel like if we can win this final game, we might be able to get back into the top 25, because I feel like we're hovering around number 25 right now. But Clemson and Mississippi State are better teams. Well, Mississippi State is not a better team than us on paper, but Clemson is at 8-3. And we also have, again, Memphis, a team that we beat in here. So I don't know. Let's take a look at the bracket, see what changed. Arizona State is in at number 12 now. They're currently ranked number 13. Boise State is in at number 11. They're currently ranked number 12. So it's not too far off right now, just a couple spots off. And of course, us losing to James Madison kind of spoiled our chances of getting the college football playoff. It was a long shot to begin with anyway, but I was looking at Rice being ranked number 20 and being in, like having a shot at being in the playoff. I was like, well, we ranked number 22. You know, maybe we can win out the rest of these games, you know, we can get in the playoff. But I started speaking too soon, started talking too soon, and when you start looking too far ahead, you forget what you got right in front of you. And we had a big tree in James Madison right in our lane. We was looking down the road, looking at all the lights and stuff, like, hey, look at those bright lights down there, you know? And we didn't even see the tree that was right in the middle of the road, and we ran right into it. But we are still sitting on top of the Sun Belt West. I don't believe anybody can take our spot unless we lose and they decide to put Louisiana above us, and Louisiana doesn't lose in their final conference game. So we still have to fight. We still gotta go out there and win. We still gotta go out there and put the belt to Texas State. And as far as the Heisman watch, we got Sire Gaines sitting on top right now. So we got a halfback from Boise State all the way on top of the list. Oh my God, he made a big jump. Keelan Russell sitting at number 2, Eli Holstein at number 3, Julian Lewis at number 4. Dylan Raiola drops from pretty much number 1 all the way down to number 5. I mean, he didn't play terrible, and they beat Oregon, but wasn't necessarily great either. And I know I had some guys asking about who was up for awards. We really don't have anybody that's up for awards outside of Charlie Collins. Excuse me, I was thinking while looking at the same time. We do have Charlie Collins that's up. He's in the top 10 for the Lombardi. Yeah, so he's at number 7 currently for the Lombardi right now. I think because of where the team is right now is the reason why he's so well. I mean, we went 12-2 last year. I think we went 10-2 in a regular season. So we kind of at this point we kind of one game off of where we were last year. So I can't say it's because of team success. Maybe it's because Charlie Collins' stats are not as good as they were at this point of the season last year than it is now. But he's also top 5 for the edge rusher of the year. He won that last year. Charlie Collins took home a lot of awards last year. But you know what? That just feeds the beast. That should be all the motivation Charlie Collins needs to finish out this season strong. And if you made it to this part of the episode, you already know how I go on this show. It's the outro. You know, speaking of coming out to win, the goal is to win every game. The goal is to win the game that's in front of you. The goal is to beat the opponent that's across from you. And 8 out of 11 times we've done that this year. Let's not forget how successful we've been the last 2 seasons. Yeah, so this is season 3. Season 1, I think we went 7-5 in the regular season. Didn't play for the conference championship. I think we lost our bowl game. We ended up going 7-6 in total, I believe. Last year we went 12-2, won the conference, won our bowl game. This year we still have the conference championship ahead of us that we can win. We still have a bowl game that we can win. We still got a lot to play for. Just because we done lost 3 games, it doesn't mean that we should get down on ourselves and forget how much we have accomplished this year. Don't get lost in the sauce. Don't get lost in the losses. And the crazy thing about it, if we would have just scored 15 points points in the previous game, we would have won. And we wouldn't even be talking about this. I mean, I'll still be talking about it because, like, bro, how we only scoring 15 points? And the defense contributed 2 points to that. So actually, the offense only scored 13 points, and the defense put the extra 2 on top. But in the next episode, we have Texas State on the schedule. We will be back at home again against a conference opponent that's not on our level. Will we play down to the competition, or will we play up to our standard? Will we play up to our potential? Will we put all of our talents on display against Texas State? I'm hoping that we will. It's kind of an early game, 3 o'clock. Now, plenty of daylight, so nobody be afraid of the night lights or nothing like that, because we're going to be playing in the daytime. We're going to be in the sun, and hopefully we can come out, figure out this offense. I don't think it's necessarily as much as figuring out the offense. We just have to do certain things better. We have to block better for the running backs. We block better for the running backs. The running backs are able to run. When we're able to run, that opens up the pass. When the passes open up, the run is even more deadlier, because not only do you have to worry about the pass, but you have to worry about the run. You got to worry about the halfbacks. You got to worry about the receivers, tight ends, all that. Like, when we were cooking and like everything was working, everybody was getting involved. It wasn't just the run game. Don't get me wrong, the run game is the driving force of our offense, but we cannot rely 100% on our run game to carry us through every game, because teams will just stack the box and dare us to pass it. And we don't want teams daring us to pass it, because we're not a pass heavy team. We're just not. But not gonna keep rambling on here. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell, that way you'll be notified the next time I drop a video just like this one. And also slide in the comments and talk to your boy. Let me know how you feel about us going into this final game. Do you think we can get it figured out against Texas State? Do you think we're gonna put it all together against Texas State? We put it all together against UL Monroe. We put it all together against Southern Miss. Can we put it all together and end this slump we're in on the offensive side? Because that's the only thing I can really describe it as. We're in an offensive slump. I don't know how else to put it. Can we get out of this slump against Texas State? Let me know in the comments. I'm your HC. It's been another episode of Arkansas State Dynasty here in season 3. Back in the win column. Hopefully we can continue that. Finish the regular season 9-3. Go to the conference championship. Win that. Be 10-3. Then get a bowl game. Win that. 11-3. Best case scenario. Worst case scenario, lose against Texas State. Don't even make it to the conference championship and lose the bowl game when we finish the season 8-5. That's the worst case scenario. I don't think that's gonna happen though. But until next time, I'm out.